You are looking live at Field 1 here at Chickasha Sports Complex in Chickasha, Oklahoma. Oklahoma Drive gets ready for another elimination contest here at the Chickasha Turkey Classic 16U tournament against Cain's Condit. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pedro Claudio, and I will be bringing your broadcast play-by-play for the remainder of this tournament for Oklahoma Drive. Oklahoma Drive just finished off Oklahoma Assault by a score of 3-1 after a little bit of high tension here in that contest. Am I live? Am I live? Yeah, we are. My bad. Had a weird look on my sideline. So I apologize for that. Let's go ahead and go over the starting lineup for Oklahoma Drive in this contest. We're going to need some lights on now. I barely can see. Probably more to do with my eyes than the lights. Leading off and in the circle for this contest, Bella Lanye batting second, and at shortstop, Heavenly Jackson. Batting third in left field, Brecken Franks. Cleaning up, hello.
I have an idea.
You have an idea.
I have a great idea.
Let me put it on mute before I hear this idea. We'll be back in 60 seconds as Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. All right, Bella K. Johnson asking me questions about how we can make the broadcast more exciting by getting the players to give their commentary during the game while in the field. I don't think Coach Garrett will be down with that. However, we'll see. Let's go through the lineup again. Sorry for that interruption. Leading off and pitching is Bella Lanye. Batting second and at shortstop is Heavenly Jackson. In left field, batting third is Brecken Franks. Tessa Claudio bats fourth and plays first base. Batting fifth and playing at third base is Bella K. Johnson. Natalie Silva bats sixth and is in center field. Batting seventh is Jordan Barfield. She's playing second base. Lainey Newton plays in right field and bats eighth. And Kinley Wallace is the designated player, batting ninth. That is the Oklahoma Drive 2K10 starting lineup against Cain's Condit. You're going to steal that? Sure, by all means, you have it. All right. Coaches and umpires are done. We're about to get started. Looks like Oklahoma Drive is the home team.
Mia's not batting right, she's just flex.
Correct.
And Kinley's batting. Okay.
Correct.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. All right. So a couple of former Drive teammates now playing on Cain's Condit. Tinley Stinson and Turbo Brown. So we'll see them come up to bat, I'm sure, this inning here against Bella Lanye in Oklahoma Drive. Not on sideline. If I was doing game changer, I would. Yeah. Defensively, Bella Lanye in the circle. Mia Wardwell behind the plate catching. Tessa Claudio at first. Jordan Barfield at second. Heavenly Jackson at shortstop. Bella K. Johnson at third. Brecken Franks at left. Natalie Silva in center. And Lainey Newton in right. That is the Oklahoma Drive 2K10 starting lineup. And for the next 60-plus minutes, it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy this segment of the Oklahoma Drive. It's time to drive. Here we go. Leading off for Canes Condit will be former Drive teammate Tinley Stinson. Everybody's kind of wondering what's going on with the lights. If it looks dark on your screen, it's because it is getting dark. And we don't have lights on yet.
Let's go, team. Find a way.
So Bella steps into the circle, waiting on Tinley to step into the batter's box or the umpire to be ready. Umpires switch positions. After last game, I would do that too. Got a little bit contentious as a coach and a fan for Oklahoma Assault both were ejected from the contest. We're ready to go now. The winner of this contest goes on to play Oklahoma Arsenal in the championship game, a one-game no-if championship. First pitch from Bella. Pull outside for a ball, and we're underway here in Chickasha. Popped up and out of play. Count evens at 1-1. Sure, there's always a little bit more juice and energy when you get to play your former teammates, knowing many of them on the other side of the field. One pitch, swung on, fouled across the top. Another one for you, bud. 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike three. Bella pulls the changeup on Tinley, gets the out, one away. Brings up the two-hitter for Canes. Right down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Up high, 1-1. I'm going to apologize right now. I just saw a warning come up about the quality of the stream right now, so not sure what's going on with it. But 2-1 the count. We're going to try to keep that connection alive. 2-1 the count. Swung on, hit in the air, popped up. It's going to drop. Out of play, foul. Woo, just barely. 2-2 the count. It was out of the reach of Tessa at first. Jordan gave chase. Laney gave chase. It fell about 1 foot right of the foul line. 2-2 the count. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to center field. Natalie Silva goes back and catches it. Nice job by Natalie. Good contact, but an out nonetheless. That's 2 away. That's going to bring up London Turbo Brown. London, another one of these Canes players that has played on the Oklahoma Drive 2K10 organization. Her and Tinley both won a national championship with this team in Gulf Shores, Alabama a couple years ago. Swung on, hit on the ground to short. Picks up by Heavenly. Thrown far away. Out of play. So that's going to be a reach on error. Turbo's able to advance to second on the play. And with 2 away, Canes have a runner at second base. Couldn't see, my line of sight was blocked, but looked like Heavenly got it, just bad throw. So that's an error, E6. Cleanup hitter. Throwing a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Next pitch. Hit on the ground, through the hole, and it goes all the way to left field. Turbo did not know that Brecken did not pick up the ball cleanly. That caused her to pause at third. Fortunate for Oklahoma Drive, she could have scored. 2 away runners at second and third now. That pitch on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1 at the knees. Last time these two teams played, Canes came out with a victory 5-2 yesterday. Nice job by Bella Kay to get the third out. Nobody scores. Canes strand 2. We go to the bottom of the first inning in a scoreless contest. Canes haven't scored. Drive 2K10 comes up to bat. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. As I was saying earlier here, Canes won the first matchup by a score of 5-2 earlier today. Yesterday in pool play, Oklahoma Drive beat them 5-0. This goes down as the rubber matchup. And in the circle and pitching for Canes is Tinley Stinson. So she's going to pitch against her former team in an elimination contest. The winner of this contest moves on to the championship game against Oklahoma Arsenal. Let's go over the starting lineup as there has been a change before the bottom of the first inning. Bella Lanye leading off. Devin McDaniel now batting second. Brecken Franks bats third. Tessa Claudio bats fourth. Bella Kay Johnson bats fifth. Natalie Silva bats sixth. Jordan Barfield bats seventh. Lainey Newton bats eighth. And Kinley Wallace bats ninth. So Drive's just going to have to wait for their pitches to come to them and take advantage of pitches as they come. Don't help, and Drive will be in good shape. I'm not going to try to mess with this too much, but the camera connection is terrible right now, so I apologize for that. Trying to make it a little bit healthier. First pitch, Bella. Up high for a ball, 1-0. Unless I'm mistaken, this is probably the first time Tinley has pitched against Oklahoma Drive 2K10. So I'm sure there's all sorts of thoughts and emotions going through her. Swung on, popped up, out of play. It's out of play. 1-1. So Bella, even in the count, 1-1. Waits on a 1-1 pitch from Tinley. Low, 2-1. Bounces all the way to the backstop, makes it 3-1. So Bella way ahead in the count, 3-1. Needs to make sure she doesn't reach or help against Tinley. 3-1 pitch. That's on the outside corner for a strike, and that's 3-2. It's got to be her pitch. It doesn't have to be any pitch that's a strike. So a 3-2 pitch coming. Drilled the third baseman, but caught. Really hard hit ball. Nice play by the third baseman to get the out. 1 away. Good pitch, good contact, good out. 1 away. Driven. Hard hit by Devin McDaniel. Left fielder comes in and makes a play. There's 2 away. So 2 outs on the last 2 pitches thrown by Tinley. And that leaves the bases empty for Brecken Franks. Bounces the pitch in, it's 1-0. Up high, 2-0. Drive needs to get runs, put runners aboard, put pressure on this Canes team. Swung on, hit in the air, left field. Caught by left fielder, that ends the inning. So drive goes down in order, and we go to the top of the second inning. Canes Condit and drive. Scoreless, this is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. As we do at the top of the second inning every game now, we take a moment to thank our sponsors. And those sponsors include Mako Body Shops of Oklahoma City, Clayton Westlake Independent Living Senior Residences, Merrill Aaron at Advanced Behavioral Care in Edmond, and JunctionGoods.com. Thanks to all of our sponsors for supporting these ladies through the spring 2026 season. We move into the top of the second inning. Devin McDaniel in at shortstop now. Warm-ups are over, and we're ready to get going here in the top of the second inning. First pitch. Swung on a miss for a strike. It's 0-1. Hit in the air, but directly to Bellalanye for the first out of the inning. 1 away. First pitch swinging, fouled. Count moves to 0-1. On the outside corner for a strike, makes it 0-2. Pitch. High and outside, it's 1-2. There's the lights. Seeing them come on. Swung on, hit in the air. Right at Brecken. Nice job by Brecken to get there for the out. 2 away. So a lot of good contact thus far in this contest. Nobody's getting through. It's all going to fielders on both sides of the diamond. First pitch to next batter. High and outside for a ball, it's 1-0. Next pitch. Popped up in the air, but out of play. Gonna move to 1-1. One pitch. Hit under the glove of Jordan Barfield. All the way to the fence. That goes down as a double. There's no reason that should have happened. Jordan should have been right in front of it. She tried to olay it and it went right under her glove. Should have been an error, but it goes down as a double as it didn't hit the glove. 2 away. Runner at second now. Right down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Drive's got to work to make sure that that mistake doesn't result in a run. Swung on, hit on, foul to the left side. Count moves to 0-2. So an 0-2 pitch coming. Oh, that bounces. Gets away. Not sure what happened there. Runner advances to third on the wild pitch. And that's strike 3. That ends the inning. That's 3 outs. Everybody behind the field knew that there were 3 outs. Nobody on the field knew it. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Coffee and monsters going out to both teams as nobody knows how many outs there are. But we're going to the bottom of the second inning. Scoreless, it's Oklahoma Drive, 2K10 softball. Tessa Claudio, Bella K. Johnston, and Natalie Silva all due up here in the bottom of the second inning for Oklahoma Drive 2K10. Tessa swings at the first pitch, hits it off the end of the bat right to Tinley, 1 away. Did not wait on it. Wasted an at bat. One away. Bella Kay hits it in the right field and caught by the right fielder for the second out of the inning. 2 pitches and 2 outs. And that brings up Natalie Silva. Swung on and hit in the air, foul, out of play. Had a chance for that to be that was a very hard hit ball. Had it been straight, it might have gone out of the park or out of the temp fencing. 0-1 to count. Hit in the air. A 4-pitch inning. Drive needs to wait on some pitches. We go to the top of the third inning. Drive goes down in order in 4 pitches. It's scoreless. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We go to the top of the third inning. Drive and Canes Condit scoreless after 2 innings. Defense got to stay tight. First pitch. Foul to the backstop. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch coming. Foul out of play. Count moves to 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. 3 pitches, 1 strikeout. And there's some weird cawing going on in the infield. But I'm going to call that team unity. 1 away. First pitch, next batter swung on a miss for strike 1. This is the bottom of the lineup. Top of the lineup's up next. Just outside. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground to Tessa. She picks it up, tags the base. It's 3 unassisted for the second out of the inning. Nice job by Tessa Claudio. That brings up Tinley Stinson. I'm not sure what that noise is that they're making. I'll find out more after this contest. All I can say is it sounds like a call. 2 away, top of the order in Tinley. First pitch just outside for a ball, 1-0. This is the final tournament of the fall season for Oklahoma Drive 2K10. Hit in the air in the right field. Laney Newton's there. She gets the out. So hard hit ball, but to the right fielder. 3 up and 3 down. We're moving efficiently and moving to the bottom of the third inning. It's scoreless. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. Jordan, Laney, and Kinley all due up this inning against Tinley Stinson in her third inning of work. Down low for a ball, 1-0. Jordan Barfield, Laney Newton, and Kinley Wallace all due up. 1-0 count. Hit on the ground hard to the left side. Evens at 1-1. One pitch. Up high, 2-1. And in this first batter of the bottom of the third inning, we're already going to see as many pitches as we saw last inning for all 3 outs. 2-1 pitch. Popped out of play. Foul back makes it 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Jordan has a payoff pitch coming. Drilled, but foul. Really hard hit ball. She lets that ball go just a little bit further. That would have been a hard hit ball down the left field line. Instead, it's a foul ball, and it's another 3-2 pitch coming. Popped it in the air. Third baseman catches it for the first out of the inning. 1 away. So a high pop-up that surprised the third baseman that she caught. There's one away. First pitch up high for ball, 1-0. Swung on a miss for a strike. It's 1-1. Outside for a ball is 2-1. Catcher tried to frame it. Umpire saw otherwise. It's 2-1. Three and one. Tinley's going to have to bring it a little bit closer to the plate here for the umpire to call it. 3-1 count. Foul to the backstop makes it full at 3-2. Fouled off to the backstop. Count stays at 3-2. Fouled again to the backstop. We got a good battle going on at 3-2. Tinley and Laney. Last inning in the 4-pitch inning is a blur at this point. That's outside for ball 4. Ball 4. Ball 4. Laney doesn't realize it's ball 4. We're having trouble counting on both sides of the ledger tonight. That's the first base runner allowed by Tinley Stinson. And that brings up Kinley Wallace. So Kinley getting her first chance at Tinley. And we have had the Tinley-Kinley connection at times. Good eye by Kinley, 1-0.
Let's go, T. Learn from it.
Laney Newton at first. Kinley Wallace at the plate. Hit into right field. Caught for an out. That's 2 away. So Kinley makes good contact to the right fielder. Nonetheless an out, but 2 away. That brings the top of the order at Bellalanye. Up high for a ball, 1-0. Hit on the ground, through the hole. That's going to be a single. Nice job by Laney to not get hit by the ball. She jumped right over it between first and second. Had she been hit by the ball, she would have been out as runner interference. However, it goes into right field for a hit, and there's runners at first and second with 2 away. The first hit against Tinley Stinson. That brings up Davin McDaniel. Swung on a miss for a strike. It's 0-1. Good hard swing. Hit in the air, but it's going to be foul. Drops foul, but it's 0-2. It's 0-2. That pitch fouled. Devin McDaniel stays alive at 0-2. We'll get her jersey number fixed for next season. It's now 00. 0-2 pitch. Down low. 1-2. It is completely dark at this point. Hit on the ground at second. Not picked up well. That's going to be an error on the second baseman. Some are complaining about some interference. There's no interference when its ball is bobbled. They got to get around somehow. So the bases are loaded with 2 away. Brecken Franks at the plate. She's got to deliver now. Hit on the ground, up the middle for a hit. 1 run is in. Second run is coming home. And she's in safe. Devin is out. RBI single allows 2 to score. Drive takes a 2-0 lead. Devin McDaniel out for the 3rd out of the inning. And that ends the inning. Drive scores 2. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Drive leads Canes Condit by a score of 2-0. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We move into the top of the 4th inning. Drive leading Canes Condit by a score of 2-0 in this rubber matchup between the 2 teams. Oklahoma Drive is now playing in their 6th game, and this is the 3rd game against Canes. Canes playing in their 6th game as well, and this is the 3rd game against Oklahoma Drive. Two, 3, and 4 due up this inning, and first pitch swinging, a seeing eye single for a hit. So a leadoff single for Canes. That brings up Turbo. No, she's safe. She's safe. She's safe. Overturned. So first pitch, I believe that was in for a strike. The ball got thrown to second. The ball was there in time. Would have had her out if she had caught it cleanly. She dropped the ball. Umpire at second emphatically called her out, but the ball was laying next to the glove. Home plate overruled her, overruled the umpire, making the correct call. So there's a runner on second, nobody out. Just outside, I believe it's 2-1. Never mind, I was wrong. It was 3-0. That's ball 4. Turbo reaches. So 2 aboard. Nobody out. Hit. Oh, no. All the way to the fence. That's a 2-run double. Hard hit ball went all the way to the fence. 2 runs have scored. The game is now tied at 2. Hit on the ground. Past second baseman. They are just right now abusing second base. And the ball went underneath. It's a ground rule double, but another run is scored for Canes. It's now 3-2. Frustrating part of the end of last inning was the third out of the inning was made at third base with the cleanup hitter coming. You could have had runners at first and second with another batter to come, not get out on a base paths. But now we're behind 3-2 and there's nobody out. And a runner at second base. Hit on the ground at third. And they didn't get an out. Ball got hit to Bella Kay. I know she wanted to keep the runner at second, but they need outs. So now there's runners at first and second, nobody out still. The inning still continues. This is the 6th batter of the inning and still nobody out. Hit in the air, foul. Nothing doing. 0-1. Hit on the ground up the middle for a hit. Another seeing-eye single. Bases are now loaded again. Coach Gogol wants a moment with the infield. This inning has spiraled out of control quickly for Oklahoma Drive. Seeing eye singles, not taking outs. A lot of hard hit balls, but also not taking advantage of plays when they can be made. So 3 runs have come in for Canes. And a team that's 1-7 on the year makes Oklahoma Drive look not so great. Their one win being against Oklahoma Drive, and right now they're ahead of Oklahoma Drive by a score of 3-2. Meeting at the mound is adjourned. Drive needs to make a play at home. They need to get a force out at home. Hit in the air, center field, that should score a run. No, don't go home. Now there's a chance for another run to score. Goes down to the sac fly. The out goes to Natalie Silva. That run was going to score no matter what, as deep as that was. They needed to try to go to second or third to keep runners from advancing. One away. It's now 4-2 Canes. First pitch outside, 1-0. 4 runs in. This is the 8th batter of the inning. Swung on a miss for a strike. Must be 1-2. My bad. I could get my head in game 2 apparently. One-two count. Tipped. Foul. Count stays at 1-2. Good placement. The placement was set up outside. 2-2. It's high. It's 3-2. Full count here. Canes batting 11 in their lineup. Hit on the ground, foul. Count stays at 3-2. Drive needs to stop the bleeding here. That's another tip. That's another tip. That's another tip. Umpire a little bit slow to acknowledge that as a tip. 3-2 pitch. Swung on, hit. That's going to be a strikeout and a reach on a pass ball. So the bases are loaded again. Bella records a strikeout, but nobody gets out. Bases are loaded. 1 away. 4 runs in. Drive needs to get an out at home. Hit in the air, foul. Count goes to 0-1. The 9th batter of this inning. Infield is in. Playing for a play at the plate. Swung on and fouled. Count goes to 0-2. That helped Oklahoma Drive as she reached for that pitch. Outside. 1-2. One-two pitch coming. Swung on a miss for strike 3. There's no way to advance any runner because the first base is occupied. That does go down as a strikeout. If there were 2 outs in the inning, Mia would have to just tag home for the force. 2 away. Really critical out here if Oklahoma Drive can get it. Need an out. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Next pitch. That pitch called outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit on the ground, right to Bella, who throws it to Tessa for the out. That ends the inning. Canes score 4. We move to the bottom of the 4th inning. Drive trails 4-2. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. Tessa Claudio, Bella K. Johnston, and Natalie Silva all due up this inning. Drive needs a lot of runners. We started the broadcast a little over an hour ago. Doesn't mean that that's how long we've had. There's probably one more inning left. Hit in the air. That's possibly going to drop. It is. It's going to drop as a single. A pop-up to nowhere. Falls safely in for a single. And Tessa Claudio's aboard. Brings up Bella K. Hit in the air. Caught by... Go! Tessa was on the ground way too long to be able to do that. So Bella K lines out. Tessa back to first base, but not up in time to advance to second. Bounces in. 1-0. The count to Bella K, or to Natalie Silva, I'm sorry. Hit on the ground, foul. Out of play. It's 1-1. Up high. 2-1. That's low. 3-1. Jordan Barfield is on deck. Tessa Claudio at first. Natalie Silva at the plate. Ahead in the count, 3-1, does not need to help her. Hit in the air to left field. Caught. Nice play by the center fielder, making out. Left fielder dove in case there was a drop. There's 2 away. So 2 away. Jordan way ahead of it. 0-1. Coach Garrett saw that too. 0-1. Hit in the air, there's 2 away. That ends it. That's the end of the game. So Oklahoma Drive loses the contest 4-2, giving up all 4 runs in the final inning. Disappointing way for Oklahoma Drive to end their fall season. They end up with a 3rd place finish in the Chickasha Turkey Classic 16U tournament. Losing pitcher in this contest was Bella Lanye. The time of the contest was 1 hour and 5 minutes unofficially, and the attendance was dozens of fans. Join us next season in the spring as Oklahoma Drive will be starting anew with this team. There's a lot to work on, but the spring season will be their first spring season in 16U. Have a good holiday season, a good break, and we'll talk to everybody here in the spring. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 Softball signing.